Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the day two of Excel data analytics course, where we are going to learn from the basics to advanced. So quickly, we'll just go through what we did yesterday. So we started with I explained you what I will be covering in this particular module. So there will be 6 modules: Excel essentials, formulas, data analytics techniques, visualization tools like dashboards and charts, then advanced formatting techniques, and finally we'll end up this course with automation techniques, macros and all. So yesterday we discussed how to open Excel. There are 4 ways of opening Excel. That is, first way, if you remember, it is very simple to just press the window key and start the application, and then you have to select Excel and then you can start. Second way was to open the run window, that is window plus R, and you have to type only Excel, not MS Excel. Okay, and hit enter, Excel will start. Third thing, you have to click on the desktop, right click, and create a new Excel file, new workbook, and that is how you can start Excel. And the fourth way, and the most fast and easiest way, is to pin the Excel application into your taskbar, and that is how you can start Excel. So today we are going to see some of the navigation and selection shortcut keys and many other shortcut keys, and I'm also going to talk to you about cell referencing and freezing in Excel, which is a very important concept in Excel for beginners. Okay, so if you are someone who are learning Excel for the first time, then you should definitely know 2 things. One is shortcut keys, and second one, this cell freezing and referencing. Okay, so first we will see that when we have to move while typing a cell, we generally press tab key. When we have to go down, we press enter. But many people don't know this, that when you are moving from, when you want to move from right to left, then we can press shift and tab. So this is one key which you might not have used before. Okay, shift and tab can take you towards the right hand side, right cell. Control A is for select all. Okay. Now, when you press Control and arrow key, yesterday I showed you, when you use Control and arrow key, you are taken to the corners of the Excel. Okay. So I will open my Excel screen also, and I will show you practically what all these shortcut keys to be used. Okay. And then in 15-20 minutes, we'll move to the topic for the day, that is cell referencing and freezing. I'm opening this file and I will show you how the shortcut keys work. Okay, let me just switch to the PowerPoint again presentation. So we are talking about shift and tab. It will take you to towards the left. Let us discuss all these shortcut keys and then we will see it practically. Control A selects all. Okay, A is for all. You can remember like that. When you press Control and arrow key, you can move to the edge of the Excel. So suppose I've written some words, some alphabets in some cells. Then you want to switch from one to another. You want to move from one alphabet to another alphabet. You can press Control and arrow key. It will directly take you to that alphabet. Okay. Shift and arrow key basically is used to select all the cells. When you say shift, control and arrow key, it will jump from one cell to the last cell and it will select all the cells in the series. Control space bar will select the entire column. Shift space bar will select the entire row. This is again some shortcut keys which people don't use. Okay, so this is also important that you use these keys when we are working together. That is control space to select the entire column, shift space to select the entire row. And yesterday people have given you a keyword to remember what are rows and columns. Can anyone type that keyword in the chat box? Come on. Let me see who types that first. कल एक आपको एक्रोनिम सिखाया था मैंने, जो याद रखने के लिए बोला था कि जब भी हमें रो और कॉलम को याद रखना है तो व्हाट वी हैव टू रिमेंबर. देयर वर 2 words. So I'm waiting for an answer. Quickly, I want an answer from you all. I told you that I want active people in my class. So tell me, what is that keyword I had given you yesterday? Babita? And I had shared the file also, yesterday's one. So you can see that I had written that a keyword. Yes, I'm sharing the yesterday's files also in the chat box. So those who are joining today, they can download this. Yes, no one has answered till now. Come on. What was that keyword for the row and column, which help us in remembering what are rows and columns? Come on. Quick. Sashank, can you answer? Is not there. Komal, do you remember? Akshay? See, if you are not revising and coming, then there is no point in coming to the class. You have to revise and come to my class. Don't come blank. I don't like people who don't respond. So quickly tell me the answer. And it was easy. It's not difficult. No one is answering. Then I should only type in the chat box. You don't remember it, guys. It's very bad. Let me open the file, yesterday's file, and show you. Windows Plus. No, 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 no. You're getting me wrong. What was that? Shashank has joined. Let me ask him. Can you see something over here? Okay, I think I have removed that, but it was something starting with. Okay, Shashank, do you remember what keyword I had given for rows and columns yesterday? So one hint I have given here, HR. What was the other word? Tell me, what was the other word? Along with HR, it was. What do you give the HR to? What do you give to the HR? Come on. VR. CI.
I was trying to do it today and I could not. So I was going to ask that as a question.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't recall.
What are you saying?
I was actually trying to apply today and
Huh?
somehow I was not able to.
What do you wanted to apply?
There is in Excel, I have a table, and in that
Okay.
table, there are lot of content.
Okay.
So I without first, I want to get rid of mouse. So I was trying to use Alt so that
Right.
this appeared. What do you call it? That notifications. I mean every
Ha
tab
ha
that
ha.
alphabets. Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
After that, when I was trying to click on that alphabet, all alphabet plus M or those things, I was not able to do.
Okay, not a
Maybe I'm
problem.
missing
We will
something,
cover
but
that today again. See, whenever
yeah,
you're using Alt key as a shortcut key, you don't have to use other key with it at the same time simultaneously. For example, I want to let's say make this HR into center and middle. Now, how do I do it?
yeah.
So first press the Alt key. It will
Okay,
activate all the tabs. You can see that in my developer L is written, in my home tab H is written, in the insert N is written. So I want to go to home tab because home tab has all the formatting functions. So I will
got it.
press H. Now it will take me to the home tab. I'm in the home tab now. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to do something with the alignment. Now, for example, I want to increase the font size of this HR word. Okay. So
Yeah.
font size. Now you have to focus your attention to font. So font starts with F. So I'll press F, and now,
Hmm.
whatever the shortcut keys which are starting with F are now highlighted. Only those shortcut keys which are starting with F are highlighted. You can see that again, I'll press Alt H F, Alt.
No, maybe a basic question. See, I get that single alphabet, but I never see those two alphabets in my Excel. What am I doing wrong?
You don't get to see two alphabets. I don't get you.
I mean, see, first when I press alter, I get
right?
all those single alphabets
Right,
like
right.
each other.
Then
Then second,
you have to just stop pressing Alt. You don't keep the Alt key pressed. Then you press the next key. Maybe you are keeping the Alt pressed and then you are pressing the next key.
so when you say next key, what is that next key?
Next key is whatever you want to do. Suppose I want to change the font color. So
Hmm?
after pressing Alt H, now I'm pressing FC. So when I press FC, it opens my color box. Can you see my color box is open now?
Okay, but how do you know? I mean, I don't know FC's color. How do I find that?
So this is your second class. You'll come to know. See, I'll tell you. Everyone, just focus here now. There's something interesting which I want to share with everyone. How do you remember the shortcut keys? Okay. See, it will take some time. Okay. Why I remember? Because I use Excel for almost 8 to 10 hours on a daily basis, and I've been doing this for last 10 years. Okay. So now all these shortcut keys I have like by hearted. Okay, but if you are new, it will take some time, but I will tell you the logic how to remember all this. Okay, so this uh, tabs are divided into sections. Yesterday we discussed that these are called as sections. Okay, so those who have joined today, I will just repeat, okay, for you. So and those who have attended yesterday, it will be a revision for them. Okay, so these are different sections. Okay, so Excel tabs have different sections. Now, each section has some commands which perform a particular function. Okay. So these are sections. Each sections will have different things. You might not have all this, so don't be worried कि हमारे पास तो ये है ही नहीं, because these are all what you can say extra things that I've added. Okay, I will show you how to add this, but focus on these first. So first one is a clipboard. Second one is the font. Third is alignment. Fourth is number. Fifth is style. Sixth is cell. Seventh is editing. Focus on these seven as of now. Okay, do not look at the other thing because they are not that useful. Okay, for you, only these seven are useful. So we will focus till this seven. Okay. Now, see, I will remove all these drawings because my drawings are not good. Okay. Now, focus on the first one. First one is clipboard. Now, tell me, clipboard will have what? It will have copy, paste, and cut. Cut, copy, paste. So, this scissor means cut. This double folder or paper, you can say this means copy, and this means paste. And this is a brush over here. Do you know what this is used for? This brush. What is this called? This brush. Yes, format painter is the right answer. No, Ritu, it is not fill, it is format painter. Now, what is the use of format painter? It is a very important Excel function. I will show you. Okay. Now, if I have to reach to format painter without going to the format painter, without using my mouse, how will I do it? Let's see. So I'll press Alt H. Now I don't remember what is the shortcut key of format painter. But now if you see, I know that clipboard has format painter. So I will transfer my focus to clipboard. Now clipboard has only 5 shortcut keys: X, C, V. Control X I know is for cut. Control C I know it's for copy. Control V I know it's for paste. But I'm using Alt H. So I'm in the home tab and in the clipboard. Now I want to use format painter. So Shashank, tell me what shortcut key I should press next. What shortcut key I should press next?
I mean, FO because I know it.
Huh?
I mean, you see it is sorry, you see it is FF now, so I will press.
No, it is
Sorry,
not
what is
FF.
that?
It is
FP,
FP.
FP,
It is
FP.
FP. Yes, yes. So you'll
Format
press
painter short
FP,
form is
format
FP.
painter. Yes. So now this
Okay.
is selected. Format painter is selected. Now you have to move to the next cell, and you see that the format is copied to the next cell. So the way we had written HR, now CV is also in the same format. So this is how you remember the shortcut key. Secondly, suppose I want to put a border over here. I want to put a thick border in CV. Now, how do I put a thick border? I don't know the shortcut key. So again, I know कि border will be where? It will be in the
Page
font
layout.
section or maybe in the alignment section. Okay, I don't know. So what I'll do, Alt H. Alt H. Okay. Now, see, do you in the font section? Okay, in the font section, let us concentrate on the font section. Now, this is the font section. This is the border. This is the border. Okay. Now, when I press Alt H. Okay, see what happens. Alt H. The home tabs become active. Now I want to go to border. I want to go to border, so I'll press B. Now, when I press B, a drop down is there. This is called as a drop down क्योंकि एक लिस्ट आ गई हमारे सामने. अब इसमें से बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस हैं. मुझे सब याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. मुझे इनमें से देख लेना है कि कौन सा काम में आएगा. I want to apply a thick border. Thick border starts with T. If I want to apply all borders, I can say A. If the borders are there, I want to remove the border, I can say N. Okay. So depending on what you want to do, you can use the thing accordingly. Suppose I want a double underline, I can use say U. If I want a top and thick border, I can use a C also. So if I put C, what will happen? So we see that there is a thick border at the bottom and a thin border at the top. So this is what you can do with the shortcut keys. This is how you actually remember all the shortcut keys. Okay. Now I want to insert a column between E and F. I want to have a column between E and F. So what is the shortcut key to insert a column? So Alt H O and Alt H O will actually change the column width and height. Okay. Suppose I want to change the column width. So I can say W and I can type in any width. So I can make it 14. And now you'll see the width has increased. I wanted to insert column. So insert column will I have to go to insert. So Alt H. Now insert is I. Alt H I. And it has 4 options: insert cell, insert row, insert column, insert sheet. What I want to insert? I want to insert a column. So Alt H I and tell me what will be the next alphabet. Everyone type in the chat box what should be the next alphabet to insert a column. C, right? So now you see. Are you understanding what I am explaining? Are you all getting? So we have inserted a column. Suppose I want to insert a row. What should be the shortcut key now? Alt H I R. I've inserted a row. Alt H I R. So there are 2 ways of using a shortcut key, either the control root or the alt root. Now, suppose I want to use the control root. So control and space bar, we just saw in the PDF. Control and space bar is to select the entire column. Now I want to insert one more column. I can say control plus. Control plus will insert one column towards the right. I want to insert a row between these 2 rows. I want to insert a row between these 2 rows, but I don't want to use a alt root. I want to use a control root. What can I do? I can just simply press control and space bar. Sorry, shift and space bar. It will select the entire row. Then I can press control shift and plus to insert a row. Control plus inserts a row, but in your laptop, if you do not have a plus button, like separate plus, then you will have to use shift to use plus, which is above equals to. Are you getting it? Are you all with me till now? Any questions, anyone? No. So no questions, that means. Okay. Can everyone type fine? If they are fine with the speed and everything, can you all type fine in the chat box, please? Fine. Fine. Babita says fine. Komal says fine. Ritu also says fine. Shashank, you're thinking. He's not there. Akshay, आप भी लिख दीजिए fine. So that I become fine, that everyone is fine. Chaliye, now let's go back to the presentation. So we have discussed till here, okay? Control spacebar and shift spacebar. Now move to next sheet or previous sheet. Control page up, page down. Name range list F3 and select drop down, alt down. Okay, now I will show you these commands. Okay, control page up and control page down we'll start with. Can you all see my Excel now? Can you all see my Excel? Hello, can you see my Excel?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, fine. चलिए, now अभी हमें क्या करना है? अभी हमें दूसरी, तीसरी, चौथी शीट में जाना है और अभी हम प्रिंसिपल वाली शीट पे, नीचे आप देखेंगे 4 शीट्स हैं यहाँ पर. If I show you, there are 4 sheets. Okay, so these are the 4 sheets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. I want to move to these sheets without actually touching those. यहाँ पे बिना क्लिक करें हमें ये शीट्स के इधर से उधर ट्रैवल करना है. कैसे करेंगे? कंट्रोल पेज डाउन. कंट्रोल पेज डाउन will take you to the next sheet. Control and page down you have to use, right? Control page down and control page up will take you to the previous sheet. Okay, you can use them, you can try them, and on the screen also you will see when I'm pressing the keys, you will see the display. Control and page down I pressed, now I'm pressing control and page up, so I'm moving in these sheets. Is it fine? Fine. Someone can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Babita. Okay, good. चलिए, now so control page up page down समझ में आया. ठीक है, there was one more thing which is saying name ranges. ठीक है, इसके बारे में भी हम बात करेंगे, शॉर्टली बात करते हैं अभी. ठीक है, और एक कमांड और थी यहाँ पर, ऑल्ट डाउन. ठीक है, आप देखिए उसके लिए ड्रॉप डाउन देखना पड़ेगा, तो अभी हमारे पास यहाँ पे ड्रॉप डाउन है नहीं. लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस इंसर्ट अ ड्रॉप डाउन और फिर मैं आपको बताता हूँ. ठीक है, सपोज हमारे पास ये प्रोडक्ट लिस्ट है, हम इसको कॉपी कर लेते हैं. सो वी हैव कॉपीड दिस लिस्ट प्रोडक्ट 1 to 10. नाउ आई वांट अ ड्रॉप डाउन ओवर हियर व्हिच सेज प्रोडक्ट. ठीक है, ये प्रोडक्ट बनाया, इसके सामने मुझे एक ड्रॉप डाउन चाहिए जो कि मुझे सारी लिस्ट बना के दे, ना प्रोडक्ट की लिस्ट आ जाए. तो आई वांट अ ड्रॉप डाउन. लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस. ठीक है, इस बॉक्स में मुझे क्या चाहिए? आई वांट अ ड्रॉप डाउन. इन दिस बॉक्स आई वांट अ ड्रॉप डाउन विद द नेम्स ऑफ ऑल दिस प्रोडक्ट. नाउ इसको ध्यान से देखना. ओके, जस्ट बी वेरी फोकस्ड हियर. ठीक है, मैं जूम कर देता हूँ. सभी को अभी ये प्रोडक्ट दिखाई दे रहे हैं 1 to 10. अभी हम क्या सीख रहे हैं? अभी हम सीख रहे हैं कि नेम रेंज कैसे रखते हैं. ठीक है, एंड व्हाट इज द यूज, वो भी मैं आपको बताता हूँ. तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि जब भी मैं लिखूं प्रोडक्ट, तो ये 1 to 10 लिस्ट अपने आप बन के आ जाए. जब भी मैं लिखूं प्रोडक्ट, ये लिस्ट अपने आप बन के आ जाए. इसके लिए आपको जाना पड़ेगा फॉर्मूला में. यू विल गो टू द फॉर्मूला टैब and in the formula you will have to define a name. You will define a name and you will write down product. I want to give this a name as product. Okay, so I want to give a name as product, and I can write down the comment as list of products. List of products. And what does this list means? List means P1, that is the sheet name, U6 to U15. U6 to U15. If you see that U6 is product 1 and U15 is product 10, and I will say okay. So when I press okay, do you see any change? Do you see any change? No. Okay, let me do it again. फिर से एक बार हम करते हैं. हाँ सॉरी, अभी आप देखेंगे कि हमने प्रोडक्ट नाम रख दिया है. अब इससे होगा क्या? सर कुछ तो हुआ नहीं. देखिए हुआ है. is equals to, now I write product. Okay, now do you see this turning into blue? जैसे मैंने प्रोडक्ट पूरा कंप्लीट करा, ये ब्लू कलर में हो गया और एक लिस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ आ रहा है. नाउ लेट मी प्रेस एंटर. अभी आपको क्या मिला बताइए? टेल मी व्हाट यू हैव गॉट. टेल मी व्हाट यू हैव गॉट. लिस्ट आ गई हमारे पास, प्रोडक्ट की लिस्ट. यस. नाउ लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस इंसर्ट अ न्यू शीट. Okay, I'm on a new sheet now. Let me write down is equal to product over here. Is equal to product over here and press enter. Am I getting the product list? Am I getting the product list?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is the utility of creating a name range. This is the utility of creating a name range. तो हमने ये name range कैसे बनाया? ठीक है, again I'm showing you. You have to go to the formula tab and name manager, and name manager जैसे ही आप open करेंगे you will see new. When you click on new, suppose I want to have only 5 product, so I will say product 2, okay, and list of 5 products. And now I will say where is my refers to, where is my range, this is my range, so I want to refer to only 5 products, and let me just say okay. Okay, now there are two list over here. One is product one is product, and second one is product 2. Now let us sorry, let us now type this product 2 and see what happens. Is equals to product 2. Okay, and now it is selecting only what, 5 products. If I say product and press enter, it will select all the 10 product, not from this list, from the previous sheet. Okay, now if I type product 2, it will give me only 5 names. Are you all with me on this? Are you getting what I'm doing? So this was product is equal to product. Okay, so what is the utility? Whenever we want to refer to this product, we can simply type the name range name. Okay, now I want to insert a drop down, so I'm teaching you how to create a drop down, although I don't teach in the second class, but since we are discussing this, let us focus on this. So now you have to go to the data tab. तो आज हमने 2 टैब देखे, एक तो फॉर्मूला टैब जिसमें से नेम रेंज बनाना देखा, और दूसरा हम आ गए हम डेटा टैब पे. डेटा टैब पे आप जाएंगे, यहाँ पे आपको एक ऑप्शन मिलता है डेटा वैलिडेशन का. डेटा टूल्स में आना है, एंड द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज डेटा वैलिडेशन. When you go to data validation, in the allow, you have to select a list. You have to select what? List. And in the source, we will type what? Product. We will type product. Okay, and now let us click OK. Now, do you see anything here? Do you see anything here? Do you see anything here?
Yes, the small arrow.
Yes, you see a small arrow. Let me just zoom in so that you can see it properly now. Yes, so concentrate on this yellow cell now. Okay, so yellow cell has a drop down, and when you press alt and down arrow, what do you see? Do you see something? We see only product, but we wanted a product list 1 to 10. Okay, now let us again go back to alt A, V, and V. So I use a shortcut key now, alt A, V, V, and I had written a product. Now when I just clicked on it, now it is selecting my list. It is selecting my list. When I clicked on it, let me just type product again. Easy, you can just type it is equals to product also. Okay, now are we getting something again? Now I got this product list. So this is a drop down. I can select any product I want, and that number will come. Okay, so now when you have to activate this drop down menu, what is the shortcut key? You have to use alt and down arrow. Alt and down arrow. Have you understood how I created the drop down? Video is lagging. Everyone, are you facing this problem of video lagging? Can someone confirm, please? Is it the problem at my end or your end? I want to confirm. Is the video lagging by any chance? सब लोग को proper my voice and video you are getting, or there is some problem? Komal, all good? Now it is fine. Okay, fine. So I hope everyone has understood how I created the drop down. Okay, now what is the purpose of drop down? Anything it can do, like you want to look for the price of the product. You want to look for the price of the product. Okay, if you want to look for the price of the product, you can use this drop down. Okay, now I'm not going through it, but I will show you some other thing. Okay, now what we are doing is we are using cell referencing and freezing. So these shortcut keys are discussed for the day. I will discuss only 10 shortcut keys, 10 to 12 in a day, so that you can practice and you can learn. In this PDF I have shared, there are many shortcut keys, more than 100, which we are going to cover in the coming days. 104 shortcut keys are there. Okay, so we will cover all this. Okay, now coming to the today's topic, that is absolute and mixed referencing and relative also. Okay, let me just remove this drawing from here. Okay, yes. So now we need to understand how Excel works, how Excel functions. So we have column 1 over here, we have column 2 over here, we have column 1, we have column 2. And here I have done some calculations. Here I have done some calculation. Here also there are some calculations. Okay. Now, why I'm saying relative over here and why I'm saying absolute over here? Just focus on these two words over here. I'm going to explain their meaning. So I'm just changing their color so that you can focus. So color helps us in focusing on things. When we see different colors, we focus on these things. Okay, now you have to focus over here. Relative and absolute. Now you have to answer me also. Okay. Now what do you see in the formula bar? What do you see in the formula bar? What references I've given in the formula bar? What do you see? फॉर्मूला बार क्या होता है? ये ऊपर इसमें क्या लिखा दिख रहा है आपको?
B6 plus C6.
B6 plus C6. What is there in B6? B6 में कौन सा नंबर है?
10.
10. और C6 में कौन सा नंबर है?
5.
5. दोनों को ऐड करने पे क्या नंबर आएगा?
15.
15 आ रहा है. ठीक है, आगे नीचे चलते हैं. लेट्स गो डाउन. Now what is the reference? What is the cell reference now?
B7 plus C7.
B7 plus C7. B7 में क्या नंबर है? B7 में क्या नंबर है? 15. And C7 has 65. So 15 plus 65. What answer should I get?
80.
80. We are getting the answer. 38 plus 9, 47. 49, 59 plus 42, 101, 18 and 35, 23 and 12. ठीक है, तो ये आपका जैसे ही now suppose I delete everything from here and I have only one formula over here. There is only one formula over here. Now let me remove this also and let me type 10 plus 5. What answer I am getting?
Select and plus, a small plus.
Now see what I have to do. I will drag it down. इसको नीचे drag.
Select and drag down.
हाँ. Now what will happen when I drag this down? What answer will I get? Tell me.
All right. 15 plus 65, 80, 38 plus 9, 47. 15.
क्या हुआ? 80, 47 ये सब कहाँ गए?
No sir, data select कीजिए.
हाँ, so that is what we have to learn. यही हमें देखना है कि हमने जब टाइप किया है 10 plus 5 और उसको ड्रैग किया है तो सब जगह 10 plus 5 ही आएगा. Are you getting it? But if I don't type and if I give a cell reference, then whatever is there in the cell, it will take that value. अगर मैं सिर्फ B6 लिखता हूँ यहाँ पर और एंटर मारता हूँ तो क्या आएगा? 10. ठीक है, ये 10 अगर मुझे इधर लाना था तो मैं इसको कॉपी पेस्ट भी कर सकता था. कंट्रोल C एंड कंट्रोल V. इट विल ऑल्सो गिव मी द सेम रिजल्ट. यहाँ पे भी देखो 10 आ गया. ठीक है, इसको डिलीट कर देते हैं. आई वॉन्ट 10 ओवर हियर. कॉपी किया, पेस्ट कर दिया. बट प्रॉब्लम क्या है? प्रॉब्लम ये है कि मान लीजिए सेल में आगे चल के मैंने 20 लिख दिया. उधर 20 हुआ क्या? उधर 20 हुआ क्या?
No.
No. Now what I do is I press is equal to B6. Now कितना आ गया? 20. Now let me make this 10 and press enter. इधर 10 हो गया, इधर 10 हो गया. अरे हाँ या ना?
Yes sir.
Yes. So why? Because it is relative reference. It is related. This cell is dependent on this cell. And you want to see a proof? If you want to see a proof, I will show you a proof. Wait for a minute. ये देखिए, ये 10 किधर से आया है? ये इधर से आया. ये किधर से आया? इधर से आया. ये सब अपना घर बता रहे हैं. हम यहाँ से चल के आए, यहाँ पे से आए. Are you getting it? Let us remove all these arrows now. Okay, now what I will do is this plus this cell
Yes,
address
sir.
क्या है इसका C6 enter. ठीक है, what I've done is B6 plus C6, so it is taking a reference from here. Now let me delete all this and let me drag it down. अभी क्या आंसर आएगा बताइए, tell me what answer will come now. 80, 47, 101, 53 and 35. Why? Because when we copy any formula in Excel, it changes the reference. B और C सेम रहा है, लेकिन 9 हो गया, स्टार्टिंग का से क्या था 6 से, उसके बाद 7, 8, 9 अपने आप आ गया, लास्ट वाला देखेंगे तो इट विल बी 11. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Are you getting it? Now, if you want to see all these formulas, all these references, so what you can do is you can press a key. अभी आपने देखा ये B6 plus C6, you can see what we have written. We have given a reference of this cells and we can see all these reference. ये सब कैसे दिखता है? एक शॉर्टकट की आपको प्रेस करनी है, कंट्रोल एंड दिस टिल्ट बटन. टिल्ट एस्केप के जस्ट नीचे, लेफ्ट के जस्ट 1 के जस्ट बाजू में लेफ्ट में यू विल सी दिस की. इसको जैसे आप प्रेस करेंगे तो जितना भी फॉर्मूला लगा हुआ है शीट में वो सब बाहर निकल के आ जाएगा. तो रिलेटिव का मतलब समझ में आया? रिलेटिव का मतलब क्या होता है कि जैसे ही आप सेल को चेंज करेंगे, कॉपी करेंगे, उसका रेफरेंस भी चेंज हो जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, नाउ इफ आई से इज इक्वल्स टू B6, ये मैं यहाँ पे C6 ले आया, इसको कॉपी कर देते हैं कंट्रोल D, सब जगह क्या आ गया, यही पूरा लिस्ट इधर कॉपी हो गया. आर यू गेटिंग इट? सो दैट इज रिलेटिव रेफरेंस. एब्सोल्यूट का मतलब क्या होता है? एब्सोल्यूट समझते हैं. एब्सोल्यूट का मतलब ये होता है कि